This is Kunta. I'm here with the brother Sheldon Wade, aka Junkyard Dog, aka the brother Youssef. And we continue.
So they locked me up over that. I didn't take that position. That fucked with me too. Cause I supposed to man up, but I didn't. But I'm glad I didn't though, cause I didn't feel the streets yet. I didn't feel harm yet. So they locked me up. Okay, and they locked me up. They kicked me out. They kicked me back to camp. Get out. So here I am, right? I'm up in Stark County, right? Home, right? And this is in 2005, and I left in 1978. They allowed me back in 2015. No, 2005. Alright. So they sneaked me in camp. They put me in the wire for a minute. Then they put me down there, man, in this fucked up house. But anyway, I'm here to touch you, man. Cause I don't care. I bang Columbus. But I brought my girl with me, you know. Cause all them years, man, I yearned to be normal. You know what I mean? And it took me a lot of readjustment, man. Alright? Because I grew up in the penitentiary. And everything I knew was the penitentiary. Rules and regulations of the penitentiary. But I knew that when I came home, that I couldn't apply that because that whatever's going on right here, right now, that's what it is. I had to play it like that. Call it Johnny on the spot. With that being said, I came home, man. When I came home, man, I sat down, man, and I joined my family. And then I started hearing all the horror stories that when I finally met up with people, they like, where you at now and shit. I started hearing horror stories. How I used to be, how I affected their life. I call it horror stories because, you know, I said, oh my God, I didn't know that I impacted other people negatively like that, and they were scared of me, and you know, and they used to tell me horrible things, how I grew up, you know, because the way I grew up 100%. They kept me in the penitentiary 27 years, 10 years over the max. You didn't want to calm my ass down. Right? Thank God that happened like that. Sorry, you know what I mean? But I have to, you know, it horrified me that it actually impacted me to the point I changed my life again. I didn't know I had a negative impact. Like I had no conscience of it. So ever since then, you know, like the things I do, I just do it right, man. Just want to do it right, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know, I had a couple girls slap on me. Hey, man, this one girl slapped me, man, into a reality like, damn. I never had nobody hit me. I never was a victim, y'all. Okay, let me repeat some shit. I was the Junkyard Dog in Umar El Khattab Muhammad Enterprise. Okay. Right? I was not no victim. Right? No, serious, I wasn't. But anyway, but she slapped me out the blue. Like I would have slapped somebody, right? And all I seen, I did that to other people. And it fucked me up so much, man. I forgot whatever the fuck it was. I got him and walk home. I was in Columbus. I lived way up due west. I walked that one. She and smoked the joint too. But in my life, for the first time in my life, I began to understand I don't want to hurt nobody.
Now, when you tell people you did 27 years, the first question they're gonna ask is what you do to
Oh man. Well, I went in there for a rape case. He said I raped the 81 days. Well, I did. I raped the 81 years. Now, when I raped that 81 years, it was an epiphany moment at that time because I was going to kill her. Okay. But she was screaming Jesus from the time I walked into that house up to the point where I was deciding to kill her. And in the car, I heard the car lights. And I actually, it shocked me to the point I looked up and I actually seen a dude out there. Right, he was in, I see him now. He was in, it was back there was a deuce in the corner, 4-screen deuce, a big fat dude with a short cut hair and with the glasses on. Panic, got up, ran out, looked around, it wasn't nothing there. But okay, he shut off, alright. And got locked up. When I seen her daughter going to court, that was another moment I'll never forget. That was the first time in my life that I actually was glad because they had them two or three them officers. Man, I was glad what they were there. Whoa, man, oh my God. I looked in my eyes, I ain't seen nothing but black. Man, and that took me through 24 years. And I was incarcerated. My mama asked me, she said, you do that, boy? And me and her already had a pact, and I told her I had to get up. I did that. You know what I mean? I've been telling my mama then, you know what I'm saying, that if you ask me anything, I'm telling you the truth. I was off the chain, I was off the hook. Right? I did a lot of things.
So how was you able to make it in the penitentiary?
Oh man, check this out. Now you know they say that people like get raped, you know what I'm saying, because you do rape cases and all that kind of stuff. That might have been true. Right? Now, but I'm 15, right? In the county jail, right? I done blinded the man, you know what I'm saying? I'm stabbing motherfuckers up on that goddamn county jail before I got in there. With the rape case. so they told me, right? They said, listen, man, listen, hold up. Doug Kunta, Cadillac, and Larry Singletary. They said, listen, man, youngster, you can't go down there like that. You know what I mean? They said because you don't know them, they gonna gang up on you, they gonna hurt you. They said they gonna hurt you. May not kill you. Just can't do it. I said, oh, this is how you gotta do it. You gotta be cool. You gotta wait for them to get it to you. Then you discipline. They said, he said, I'm avoiding some trouble if I can. But I accept some if it comes. Just keep saying that. I said, okay. So now I'm thinking I like to take. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So here we go, y'all. Here we go. I get the Mansfield, right? They expedited me out of the county, right? Because, right, dude called me out. He was my partner, a white dude. He wasn't white, but he was a white dude. You know what I mean? And so we playing spades. Me and the white dude partner. She sat in front of myself. And up to, and he talking about her about my rape case, right? So he said, you a sick little boy. I said, little boy, you got a rape case, right? Okay, so no, I ain't saying that. Right? But I got you. You know what I mean? And I walked up over him, and at the end of that story, they expedited me out to county, right? right, because he got bit up. Right, they jumped on me too because he was blinded and got bit up. But they said, the whole range said that he was pressing me for something. So I used it. And they did. They said, whatever, get your ass out. This is a true story too, because something else happened about that too. Well, this is a true story. So that was in '80. You know what I'm saying? But they had me under this new laws, right? That you had to bring me back to the county to get under that new banking shit, right? I had nothing to do with it. I was in Taylor County doing my purpose, right? And they brought me back to the county jail. Sure enough, happened again, you know? I swear to God, I can't make this up. Go out there and they'll tell you. It happened twice. And once again, they extradited me about it. I swear to God, this is a true story. I swear to God, this is a true story. But anyway, so when I get to Mansfield, here it comes. It's a guy right here today, James Brooks, right? And James Brooks was there, because we back in Mansfield, in Westboro, you go to a 4-man drop. It was James Brooks from Canton, Sheldon, Chris Jordan, and Calhoun out of Cleveland. Big Calhoun, right? You know? Cleveland do Calhoun, right? Been in fire, boxing, everything. You know, Calhoun, right? So, okay, cool, right? So, okay, I get in there, right? So, when I get in there with me and Brooke, okay? Found out Cam. Okay, Chris Jordan. Okay, Chris Jordan. Then here comes Calhoun. Back then, you don't go nowhere. You go to practice, you locked up. Get paid? Okay. Better than that, you're locked up. Go to rec? Okay. If you don't go to rec, you're still locked up. You locked up 24 unless you're going somewhere. Man.
How it used to be back in the...
No, I'm talking about...
Before stratification. Yeah.
Right. So, we locked down. So when Calhoun come up in here, okay, now you do supposed to go to rec, give your celly a break so he can jack home. That's the bottom line to it. You know, give a nigga a break. Damn, we in here. But anyway, so I ain't going. I'm jacking up. Anyway, this nigga jacking up. This nigga got him, so I'm trying to get that nigga some respect, man. No, going 4-man draw, I'm getting that nigga respect, man. So, I didn't know that come to find out they called it this nigga trying. Right? Everybody came back, right? Because it happened a couple times to the point now, it's critical. So, because we playing spades in this motherfucker, call me a bitch. You call me a bitch where I'm from, Lions and shit from the bottom. You call me a bitch, you say your mama is the fighting word. Say your mama is where I'm from. With 9 pounds, get shot. Just saying your mama. Call me a bitch, who's a bitch? And I've got 13 older brothers, got fire and everything else, tattooed, not fire, but I'm tatted up. And if you ask them niggas about me, unification of this clan. And that nigga, so I give them what they told me. I'm going in trouble if I can, but I said something if you come. He jumped out. He said, okay, come on. I didn't know, everybody knew, except for me. Okay, so I'm on top up, you step on the sink, you step on the toilet. When you step on the toilet, there's the door, and that's the area you're banging in. Huh? Alright, light go out. Well, for me, the light go out. Cause it was at night, true. Alright, light go out, radio, headphones, you know what I'm saying? Lock down, motherfucker. Go to bed, see you in the morning. That police coming in a minute for Kunta. He was right there. I was right here. Light go out. It was agreement. Alright, we won't do this till we come back in. Now check this out. When we wake up, we go on the child. From that point, the time we get back in that cell, it's gonna be like 4 o'clock. Okay? Then you're gonna be locked down again unless you're going somewhere. But when you get locked down at 4 o'clock, that's when all misunderstandings come to a goddamn understanding. Penitentiary. Stabbing and all that shit going on. But anyway, because showers going on. Anyway, up there. So it was agreed. that when we get back locked up, we're gonna take care of this. Understand? You know what I'm saying? Cause I kept saying, what is the understanding? Cause I'm about to fuck you up in my mind. I don't understand what it was to understand the nigga following me. So, like that really did quit. That fucked me up. That means because he said after we get done, we're gonna talk about it. Okay. I'm damn. Cause I'm ready to fuck you up, man. Okay. We was in textile. We making diapers. We making shorts. And we making sheets. In textile. Furniture factory is making stuff for offices throughout the Ohio penal system. We making the underwear, sheets, diapers through the Ohio penal system and that kind of shit. So you know what I'm saying? So everybody goes, me and him working, not furniture factory, but the other one, selling shit. Okay, I'm sitting these. That's how, you gotta keep one out on one man, Cole. I learned that part. He was too, because we both sleep. Now, I'm thinking attack this nigga when we go to chow. Because when you go to chow, you eat on steel tray. Steel tray, steel fork, steel spoon, steel tray. Steel. And you gonna sit in the room. Then you're gonna be locked in. If you get the middle, you know once you got about not 15, but about 10 this way, about 10, or you do something like that, you stuck. Unless you get up. I seen some nigga did it. Found him up. He wasn't going nowhere. Man. I said, do it like that. Steal. Nope. Got the floor. I got away. Going back on the right. Planning. I got to get in the cell first. Get in the cell first. Here go. Bitch ass Mike. George. Chris. He said, that means that's cowboy. Wait. Here you go. Boom! I hit that nigga so hard he go out on the rain. Fall on the rain. I thought he was gonna fall himself. Then I used the fork. Stabbed it. Okay. Big house?
Yeah, I remember house had it.
Big house? Yeah! Go to bullpen. Sergeant Jackson, Sergeant, they were sergeants then. I go in the bullpen. Sit down. You come here. Hey, now they got me. They got me like I'm the aggressor. Hey. All right. What happened? I said, this is what I said. Y'all told me in orientation, don't go to the police. If something happens, handle your business. Yeah. They looked at Calhoun. They knew I would tell them the truth. Calhoun been in about 5 years. Booty burning escalator. He just ran into the wrong one. Right, so that turned out that, and that's when my name, the Junkyard, from coming in hospital to the Rangers, now they put me in the Eastman. When they put me in the Eastman, they heard about me. Okay, but at the same time, I'm starting getting money. Okay? Now, you go on Saturday, you go see the movie, right? In the gym. Now, it's a privilege to work up in the gym because if you one of the gym workers, that means if you're a dogmatic motherfucker or you got a lot of influence. So, Ain't no lightweight nigga gonna work in no gym. They gonna test your ass. And you can't talk. Right, then we gonna talk. But no time, right? Baby, I love that shit, right, baby? Man, we had fun, man. Right, baby? But I did mine right. I did. I swear to God. I was known. I wasn't no booty pants. I was known. They quizzed those little white boys too. What did he do? And they kept saying, nah. Because I do. I got the police involved. I didn't know this. I'm doing this naturally. I didn't know that. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a lot of money. The first check I got up there was $1,500. The first check. And me and Vic from Youngstown. So Vic was getting 9 something, I was getting 1,000. So I moved back to the West Block. I got in school. So when I got back in school, they moved back to the West Block. When I moved back to the West Block, the Calhoun, he went to jail for that. Yeah. They banked him and everything, right? So, but they put him on the job. I'm on here, right? I was in somewhere, carpet or some shit. But now I gotta go to school, right? I'm young. I went in 17. But anyway, so now, okay, I go to school. When I go to school, they put me back in the West Block. I swear to God. They put me in the West Block Thursday. Thursday night, that's movie. So I get over there, I start hearing some shit, but I didn't know what it was. This is what I heard. Oh, hell no. And the word got out. That nigga back over here. What is? What did? Throwing that like that. Calhoun. What? That they put me on school right. But I'm up with my home. I got a cousin up in there. Cuz still there, I swear to God. And I'm talking about back in the 80s, cuz still there now. We talking 2000. Cuz when the sun's head. Anyway, it's a different story. But he there. Anyway. Now, you can't see another motherfucker until Saturday. Now, this is Thursday. Saturday, car wash. Everybody, if you want to wash your ass, everybody going to the shop. 1,000, some motherfuckers, wash hands, stuff there. Anyway, I go there. Now, I get there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday morning, car wash. I sing. I go in there. When you go in the shower, I swear to God, you look it, you don't see nothing to do. About 400, 500 minutes. And you see a pipe running straight in a warehouse, running straight down the center of it with water gushing. You see about 600 dudes. You think you imagine 600, but it's people leaving, people coming. The whole block, the West Block, gonna hold about 2,000 or 1,000. But anyway, you see that kind of motherfuckers in and out until they get it done. So you get shit like dude. So when I step in, right in my little road, step in, and then I hear, hey, yeah, dude, that nigga, fuck that Calhoun. I look, I seen Calhoun. Calhoun. I ain't neat, because I ain't put no silver nothing on me. I said, that shower shoes on. I gotta go. I just got back in the West Block. I gotta go. I gotta get back on the range. Sure enough, get back on. Run, my home. I need some tennis shoes, right? Fuck it. I had to throw them off. Because DJ, y'all know DJ from Kunta. DJ, y'all.
I just see the
and DJ is online, right? And cause DJ brought Calhoun with it. And then we was like, that's right, that's Saturday, to the point with DJ that the range ain't gonna let nobody jump in. Cause this nigga just moved up and he handling his business. Y'all live on our range, but this nigga represent. And he just moved in and he whooping his ass count all the way down. Then they whooped his ass all the way off the run. They ain't letting DJ jump in. They ain't letting DJ didn't jump in. He said, oh, you bitch ass nigga, and walked off. Calhoun went in. I'm doing that. They said, who is that nigga? Junkyard Dog. And so now here go Papa Lou and cook all over there. Who is that making that noise? Who? Junkyard? Oh yeah, that's Junkyard Dog. Now, from that point, I didn't know. I'm still being like nonchalant. They go Bill. I don't know. Yes, Bill walked, I said, if this nigga walk past me one more time, high as a motherfucker, I would have that nigga, made the nigga, I got $2 nigga, the nigga get high right there. And sure enough, and that's what started. Bill from Youngstown. He's out in rain, he said, let's, and Bill introduced me to fun real well. And from that, man, oh man, that was the beginning of all that money. The bitch said, my father did, cause we jump salesmen. Jump salesmen, you know, cause you locked down, you get everybody locked down. So that means if I was jump, we gonna pay the guard too. Cause we big. We ain't gonna do the damn, cause we gangster. We're not going there, we're going there, oh God. Right, so he up in myself smoking weed because that nigga did walk past me. And I did that. You gotta be to yourself. Before I talk about what the fuck this nigga talking about, I live by myself. Right there in the penitentiary. That was strange. But listen, seriously, this is a true story too. I didn't know. They said, nah, we ain't going in there. No, I didn't know. But anyway, but listen, so he came in and we smoked weed. And you know Big Kong, right here, Officer Kong, you know what I mean? You know this dude the fuck. Anyway. From that moment, he said, my father did. I said, my father did. Because I asked him, how the fuck you get extra in law? That nigga from head to toe. Shit, that nigga got jewel, smoking jacket, velour. Oh man, he's a penitentiary gangster. How you get that? He said, my daddy did. I said, my daddy. He said, come with me. I said, that's a true story. And I go with him, and sure, he said, Marks, hook him in. So I said, your father did? He said, was he in the military? I said, yeah. The first check I got was $1,500. Right? And Mom said, oh, shit. I said, how much I owe you, Mom? I said, I did that shit, Mom. Right. But that was my first check.
She found out you got the money.
Right. Mom didn't tell me that she was getting that from Dad. That was part of mine. Because I'm in school and everything. Right. Penitentiary. About shit. I swear to God. And I got a Lions High School. And I got a Lions High School. No, to 22, because I went to college. I got my high school diploma from Alliance in 83. That's why they said, no, you didn't shut up. I swear to God, I was getting money. So I got my diploma and went to Athens University. Right? Well, I'm locked up. Right? And I'm crazy. And I get to keep my money. Man, I'm smoking weed every day. Man, it is on. So really, I'm bidding, but I really ain't bidding. Man, it was on. You know, I'm doing the penitentiary, I'm still what I mean, right? You know, it was on, man. I'm talking about this shit was on, man. We smoke a lot of weed, though. I ain't getting to that other shit. I got into that later when I got home, but all that time I didn't. I just smoked weed, man. Everywhere I went. And from that point, from there, that's when I learned from having a store. One time I had about 5,000 boxes of cigarettes. Right? And some other shit. Know what the fucking nigga gonna do with 5,000 boxes of cigarettes? I got all the weed that come in. I ain't got the cash. I ain't doing no send out. And I ain't fucking with nobody in the streets. But when y'all get done, you wanna come in, I got all. I got cookie dough chips, everything else. That everything you need, I got you, right? So that's how I write. Like we doing major dough. So that's how I grew up in the penitentiary. I got some more stories, man. This is a true story, man. I swear to God, man. Once, man, I go to, when I was in Lucasville, motherfucking man owed me $50. He checked in, he leaked. About 5 years later, I catch up with this dude in Chillicothe. I get in Chillicothe about 5 o'clock in the evening. I go in the door, go to sleep, wake up, go to the dining room, see. He said, I swear to God, I got 50 boxes for you right now. This is a true story. I swear to God, in Chillicothe, Ohio. When I got to Chillicothe, about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I got transferred from Mansfield. I'm in Chillicothe. I ain't going nowhere. I go to sleep. Okay, well, okay, so I got about this about 90, 95, 96. So I got about 17, 18 years in. So I go to sleep. I wake up. You go to breakfast in Chillicothe. You go to breakfast in Chillicothe about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Them doors open. I'm going that kind of work. So at about 6:30 in the morning, it's still dark outside. Real close this motherfucker. When I just woke up from Mansfield to Chillicothe, I don't even know what the date, the picture look like. And this motherfucker, I got 50 boxes waiting for you right now. We too, right, and fire this up, right? I was high as a motherfucker, day one, and I said, I need to see mail pay. Well, come to find out, mail pay, that's my unit manager. I swear, this is true story, man. Swear to God, you're going to Chillicothe, man. That's how I got, went to Chillicothe, man. But anyway, dealing with finance, but now, doing my whole bit up there. I had rough times too. So I grew up in there, man, dealing with doing business with men. I grew up in there, man. Like guys know me, man. Junkyard Dog, Umar Il Pedale, I'm a good dude.
How you wind up going from Mansfield to Lucasville?
From Mansfield to Lucasville? Oh man! Remember I told you we was on lockdown? Well, anyway, in like 83 or some shit, because I went to upstairs to high school. I had to sit in on what they call, they about to produce a whole different system, a system that's called inhumane. And they want certain people that in population to help inhumane. They place certain people that they said, we're about to open this bitch up. And now we about to watch you. Because when I came in the system, it wasn't no, inmates did everything. Inmates took your name, inmates took you, what you in here for. So you came out what you up in there for. And when you go into the record room, when you go into being processed in the penitentiary, you see niggas processing you in the penitentiary. You don't see no guard, you see a guard at the goddamn door. It's motherfuckers processing you up in the penitentiary. It wasn't like I'm going to you go to official bell gas, gangster ass, psychotic ass, murder nigga. Running the penitentiary, right? But anyway, so they began a new system from being locked down to open up. Now, they call it stratus, that kind of shit. No longer when you go to breakfast, you either lock down or go somewhere. No, when we open this door at 6 o'clock in the morning, you go where the fuck you want to. The fuck you mean I go where the fuck? You don't go to yard, go to yard. You don't go over there and see Kunta, go and see Kunta. Go wake his ass up, motherfucker. You want to go to breakfast, go to breakfast. Now at a certain time you ain't eating, you go to breakfast. Matter of fact, you don't gotta go nowhere. What? They did it too. I was the first one. Man, we went around stabbing and piping and everything. I shouldn't say this on tape. Man, you added this shit, but I said, no, we did. That was normal, man. See, that's right. Shit was normal, right? Because when you walk me, what the fuck you say happened? Okay. Everybody cool. So we just gonna readjust. Now I can touch. That's all that means. Before we had to go through some shit. But now I've touched you directly. When you go to the store, I'm going with you. When you get out that store, I'm allowed to be out with you. Before I be out of place. And you stayed in the store long enough, knowing the police gonna run me away. It ain't like that no more. I'm staying, I knew you in there, God took you in there. Yeah, go, now do you need escort? I will escort you. Back to where the fuck you need to get the fuck away from me. So, with that mentality, with that stab and the beatings, I told Brother Yusef, because you know you on roll with that, well, go fuck him. Right, because we ain't talking. Hey, brother. Go fuck him. Okay, no, what's that? Let's go. Now you wrong. Right other than that, man. I said we keep doing it, man. We're going to be showing up. So, here go DJ again. Here go Willie O'Neal. Here go Gates. Randy Gates.
Ronnie Williams was involved.
No, hold up. See, hold up. No. Listen. Randy Gates, Sheldon, everybody, we locking y'all up because you're going around being off the chain. We told y'all got the whole spot on fire. Motherfucking said, you know what I mean? Anyway, so now me, Yusef, Randy Gates on one side under investigation. DJ come down, Willie O'Neal, talking shit, talking about they picked me up under that investigation. I ain't had nothing to do with it. Y'all niggas, you know, the penitentiary, y'all niggas did that shit. We don't got nothing to do with it. I ain't saying no, ain't saying nothing. Ain't nobody saying that to the point where somebody threaten a nigga, we'll fuck you up and you don't. You can't say that because you can't talk all right through this shit. Man, we came out, right? There was some shit down there. Right, you're right, so it was. But the bottom line, okay, they seen me, Yusef, Randy to the loop. So we get to loop. That's why our numbers are something. Man 184-006, Yusef 184-007, Randy 184-004. So we all three. When we get to loop, they Mansfield. This is where that Bronny dude come in. Who you say he was?
Ronnie Williams.
This where this nigga come. Listen, I swear to God, I ain't talking about his family, his mama, or nothing like that. I ain't talking about over his death. You know, God rest his soul, nothing like that. I ain't saying it like that. I'm talking about how I met Ronnie. What's his name again?
Ronnie.
Well, because he did come down box for a minute, but he come later. You know, I'm old school in the penitentiary and shit. I mean, they say Ronnie back in Mansfield talking about he seen her. Actually, he did. He did see. He didn't see what we did. He seen when we brought Kunta that he come behind look, I'm looking at. I know because Ronnie, you know what I'm saying, we looking at Ronnie. Ronnie looking at him. It's snow everywhere. Ain't nobody out here. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, we're going to a jewelry truck. Sure enough, Ronnie said that he said what he came, he said, I seen y'all. He did see. Now, this is what I'm saying. So later on in the mix, when they said Ronnie got caught up in the mix and he dead, well, I celebrate. But now, I didn't know nothing about after that. All I know that you told the truth, but I just Being truthfully told. So that's how I end up going low. Once in low, Randy, he got broke off. He got cancer. But me and Yusuf ended up establishing the Nation of Islam. We even got a picture in the paper, and the Muhammad speaks about it, you know what I'm saying, the brother Silas Muhammad. Because Yusuf did that part. See, Yusuf really did and established the Nation of Islam, or resurrected it, or how he really did put it down here, you know, on this planet. I was just here to help. I told you, I helped you, but I'm from penitentiary. That's all I know. I ain't been in a month or nothing, man. But I know one damn thing. When you said that, what you said, when I looked in the mirror and I seen something, and you said I'm looking in the face of God, I swear to God, I believe you to the point where I start seeing some other shit. And you helped me with the understanding on that shit, of who I am. You dig what I'm saying? Insofar as where man comes directly from God himself. I told you so too. I said, man, you try to fuck me, man, I'll kill you, man. Because, you know, back then, man, in the penitentiary, man, you had a lot of mind games too. We talking about certain particular individuals. We talking about the core of the penitentiary, the making of all people in the penitentiary. I'm talking about the ones who make the penitentiary. Them kind of people that the system uses and recognizes, and let them do what they in the penitentiary do, to change the whole system to how they want the system. I've been doing to them. This is what they did to me. Right? I'm high as a motherfucker, say. I'm high. I'm a motherfucker, right? No, I got parole, black, I got money, I got weed, okay, everything cool. Business cool, everybody cool. It's about 12:30 at night. I got my headphones on. I don't. Mainstream. I said, oh shit. 12:30 at night. 12:30 at night, you don't come over, man, and they come get your ass, man. They'll kill you, man. I mean, so you just ain't going on a stroll at 12:30 at night. They open my door. I end up going to the river. All the white structures up the big waves. I ain't saying that. I ain't in no trouble. I ain't doing nobody owe me. I don't owe nobody. I ain't pressing nobody. Ain't nothing. Ain't no scandal. You know, ain't nothing. The operation I'm running is smooth. That's why they call me. Right, you know what I'm saying? Talk about who you think you is. I swear to God, this is the truth, sure. They said, we know exactly who you is. Fuck me up because you don't know who I am. You never met me before. They said, oh, yes, we have. I didn't know they really did know me. I didn't know they really was looking at me. I didn't know they already profiled me. I didn't know that I really did survive the somatics of where the fuck they was looking for. I fit that profile. And they called me up and let me know. They really did let me know. That we know. They let me know that we know. And I do know, okay. Fuck me up. Periodically throughout my life, that have happened over and over again at different instances. That when they pulled me in again, one time was in Stark County jail. They increased my my supervision. I ain't did nothing. That's the most weird stuff. I didn't know of no more sexual deviance, but they increased my supervision. I couldn't understand why. So once again, like all of a sudden, that door opened, like, I'm like, what? They said, come here. I said, oh shit. I did it. I said, it's one of those moments. And they let me know. And, you can't wear no Wi-Fi. Even though we seen that. Well, because I kept screaming, what about the white flag? And I calmed down after he told me he increased me to 20, 30 something. And this is 2000 something. I'm going to be off in 2021. I got out in 2020. Okay, it's a legal issue. They said, what do you want to do? So that's why I figured out how they changed the system. This is what I figured out. How they use certain people for the system. And what kind of system is I'm talking about? We're talking about a control of mass people, not individuals. We go across color lines. They say, how did you do that? How did you go down there with all the odds and you still come out unscathed? Spiritual. They might not understand the spiritual person. Well, you was born like a natural born gorilla, but everybody loved it. They say, well, how can this be? We terrified of this nut. Right, he is though, right? But he is though for real, right? But to us, that his mom, his brothers, his sisters, his friends, and the people that, we in the chain, we seen him growing, everything, to change his life. To hope and to pray for him. I mean, that kind of. So I can't step out. They can't use me as a post office box because it's sexual. Check this out. I told them I smoke weed. I got a problem. Can I go to it? They don't have none for sexual criminal. So this is what I did. I found out there was one in Youngstown, and I opened it up. They did. I did. I closed one and opened one. Actually, I swear to God, it's a true story. The one that I closed was in Columbus because they said, yeah, sure, I met the nigga. He said, yeah, I couldn't get in because you just left. I actually met that dude. I didn't know I had an impact on that dude. Like, that dude said, hey, you shot him away? Yeah. Hey, was you with so-and-so? Yeah. Hey, you know that was you did that, I couldn't get in because I'm like, what? He said, yeah. Okay. The other one, I forgot because that threw me off.
Youngstown.
Yeah, okay, check this out. So yeah, my caseworker really did, because I had to be involved in mental health. Remember I told you, to the sheriff, I tried to wear a white flag, they said, oh, hell no, nigga. It's still on. Mom shows and everybody coming for you, nigga. Fuck up. Seriously. But they say, like, right, you on that list, when said fuck up. My name Papa, okay, send the marshals on it. Right, seriously. That category. Right? So I asked him, how do I have to be in that category? I had passed. And I swear to God, they put me in a program that you had to pass in 3 life attempts. I passed. They told me to help them. This is what's in Columbus. They told me to help them to open up these people. Because they had the OSU rapists up all up in here and all them kind of things. They said, tell them, Sheldon, I swear to God, there was a deal. They said, listen, you go on the street and do what the fuck you want to do. But when you come in here, you go down to that program, open them guys up, because you already did it before. What I will do? Because they said, well, okay, how many dirty you? Everyone I get is dirty. Right? This is a true story in Columbus. And I did. I really did. You know how? And they used me in the penitentiary. This is how I recognize the same game they used me out here. They used me in the penitentiary to begin the sex offenders program in the penal of Ohio institution. I was one of the first ones that helped that shit. How? Because I volunteered. The program was voluntary at first. See, before they made it mandatory, I volunteered. I told them, and I really am. Because, listen, you know my punishment is? I seen her daughter. I see her now today. The woman, her daughter. I swear to God, she'll tell me, but I ain't being funny. But when I looked in her, all that shit was black. When her mom called Jesus and the time I about to get sin, Dog, that shit was interrupted. She lived and I lived that day forward. My mama said, you see this right here? This right here? Oh, that's you. And you the youngest. One time, I woke up, she was old now, and she said, sometimes I wish you was in there because at least I know who you are. I got my mom, what you want to say that? What you want to tell my mom like that for? She said, I know who you are. I didn't understand. I ain't know what, I ain't had no feelings to how I had impact upon other people's lives. I had no concept until I was 53. That I had a concept how what I did had an impact on another person outside of me. I want to praise God Almighty for it. Good or bad. I'm serious, y'all. I'm 52. I'm 58 now. For the past 5 years, I did not know what I did had an impact upon. I had no kids. I had no mother, I had no mama, I had no dad. I had this lifestyle that me and them had a pact somewhere. Remember all that crazy shit I did to get here, to say this to you? And this is unedited, uncensored, but this one, I don't want them to use that negativity for me. Against me. I gotta go through good, bad, ugly. I had to walk through west and into the presence of God, protocol, like that, decision, simultaneously, that will have an impact upon somebody else outside of myself. I am fully aware of that today. So I choose, listen, I'm thinking I'm going by myself because I don't live with nobody. I'm by myself, I ain't doing nothing. I really ain't doing it. But I really did come with a peace in my heart. But I found out the flip side of that, spiritual. Spiritual. Because of that. So I really do have to sing. I was here for a long time. It was a reason. They really have watched you for acts. They really have you. Hey, knowingly or not knowingly. How I know? Because confirmation. In this life, right here, right now, before, to be who you are as an individual, to wake up, to be where you at. I'm out here. I'm in life. Eat, sleep, build, pay, interchange, interact, law, abiding. So, rules, regulations. When that light turn from red, yellow, to green, or to green, yellow, to red, it means something. You know that I really did bypass that for a minute. Well, sir. Why? Because they looking at you. You have to do it. Check out this vaccine advice. They said, what do you gonna do? Me, myself, I had none. I had no say so. I already know they gave it to me. They been watching me. My first program was in 1978 by Harry Vorab, PPC, Positive Periculture, down there on Faircrest, opening up in Stark County. The first time they noticed. I didn't know what did they notice. They said, we could put him in the white shit on her. Naturally. I ain't playing on seriously, so I get paranoid. and I don't want them to hurt me, and they will.
Yeah. Yeah.
They watched me for a long time. Now, when they're done with you, you're no good, and you have truly caused a disruptors and some shit, they really will put you somewhere else. Listen, or they will bump you and put somebody in your path, so we want you up here now. We're going to introduce you to more money, more opportunity, and we're going to put people in your place. Even though you wake up right now talking about doing that. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bill today. I'm done paying all that shit. I'm in the street right here. I'm in the street. But a lot of people come at me. No, they come at me for my constitution. Here's a constitution, and this is what they call protocol in penitentiary. This is why you keep fucking with me. This is why you keep on fucking. You ain't the only one. I'm serious. Many have said whatever the fuck you saying, it needs to get out and saying something. But I'm just saying, I try myself. You know what I'm saying? To go up there first. I can't do this, but I am fucking my cousin. Ube, man, I told you about Ube. Okay, I got mad at Ube.
Yeah.
I know that Ube saying interfere. But Ube, you talk to me on the phone. I know damn well the tenants and everybody. Get your phone in there. Got my name, all that in there. Cause you in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? You tell me, no, it's cool. No, it ain't cool. And that's legit. I go in there legit and see you personally. If we ain't doing it like that, I wouldn't do it. I even told my cousin. Because I want you to send something. Because I ain't going to send nobody nothing. I'm going to give you a food box, get you a cold box. I'm going to do this because my cousin. He's that kind of shit.
Yeah, I was just thinking about Ube the other day when I was talking to Mugabe, Lil Matt.
See?
Yeah.
They know Ube. So Ube mad at me because he said I left him for dead. See, no, I didn't. Me and you out here, me and you good. I said, come to my porch. I'll go to your porch. They'll investigate you because you in the Fed. I don't want to be investigated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want nothing. Come home and let's roll. Come to my porch. You can't to my porch. You know home. That's because you're not home. Yeah, this is the uncensored shit. This is the, this is the tech. Yeah, here's later. Well, it means some shit right here. I'm saying it's unpublished. You know what I mean? No, seriously. I am so serious, y'all. Listen, that's why I'm serious. I don't live for me. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't live that long. I have grass business. I cut your grass. I ain't cheap. I'm real gonna cut your grass. Your grass gonna tell me if it want me to cut it or not. I'm that deep with this cutting this grass. I can walk in somebody else in that grass and get that nigga. Right. As they calling me the grass, so I'm gonna come here.
Yeah.
Right, I'm serious.
Yeah, they got heels and all that
Well,
stuff.
so I told him $100. He said 65. I walked away. He said, what? I said, no, because I got to give your grass a first cut. That's why I'm deep with this. I'm fucking with the dirt. Now check this out while I'm fucking with the dirt. Check this out how Yusef kept hammering who I am, God himself. I said, what? God was created in the image of man. You look in the mirror. I should look in the face. And I think that was the determining factor that I believed in all them years ago. And this man dead now.
And you know Houseman passed too.
Don't. Now listen, I hated everyone else. When I woke up and I seen another man, I hated it. I hate the penitentiary. I hate being locked up, waking up, around another man. That's why I can't live right. But certain ones, they went to a fight. I hate being in the penitentiary. I hate all of them that's in the penitentiary. They got them locked up like that. But they have to wake up and see another man. Harry A. That you have to wake up and see another man. I got tired of waking up, seeing another man in my lifetime. Anyway, they told me go to mental health to deal with that shit. I showed him I have a counselor, a doctor, nurse, and some other shit to help me to understand that they did not accept my wife. After all this, still watching. No, I did Simon. Check out all this stuff. True story. I pray to God. Servants. Sweating it out. Because I couldn't understand how to get out of this. Deliver. Out of my transgressions.